人種さん。Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video of Apothecary Diaries. I'm so excited to dive in because we got a new episode, and where we left off the last episode, I mean, this just keeps getting better and better and better. And I gotta say, this is kind of my new obsession at the moment. I am completely obsessed with Apothecary Diaries. I love this show so much. So I am so fucking excited for this next episode. We got some pretty intense moments in the last episode with a lot of different characters. It's been really fun talking to you guys, to the community about it. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this season and this episode. As I reflected on the last episode before diving into this one, because there are a lot of details going on. So many different things happened with a lot of the characters. I feel like we got an eye-opening moment with Laulin's father, Shiso, and I didn't think that he would be that kind of character, but we haven't really seen a lot from him, so it's almost like a lock-in situation from season 1 a bit. I had such a different impression and saw his character in such a different light when we met him opposed to the end of the season. And I feel like also with Shisu, we've hardly really gotten anything from him. He's usually silent, and we get Jinshi and other people thinking about him and inner dialogue of how scary it would be to not be on his good side and everything politically. The whole thing with the hunting trip, it just made him feel a little more powerful than he really is. It's his wife. It's Shenmei. She's the spider. She is the one that is controlling everything. It's just like a facade a bit that he's parading around doing all of this stuff. Like an act. Almost. It feels like none of this was his plan. And the way that we saw him realize that he needs to say something and finally take responsibility, and how he feels like he has been, what did he say? Like he's been asleep for 2 decades or something. Wild. He's just been miserable. He said he never intended on taking a wife, and everything that we learned in the last episode about him and how much of a coward he actually is, and how much she is really controlling him and everything else going on, and how he was able to see firsthand the kind of abuse that she is displaying while he has been gone in the rear palace with Laolin was shocking for him to see. And I absolutely love that Laolin said at the end of that episode, can you for once in your last moment take accountability right now? And so it seems like Laolin is going to escort her mom to a safe place. I think he might stay there and try to prevent them from finding his wife and child. I don't know what's gonna happen with Suirei, but I think that moment with Mao Mao and Shisui was so beautiful. Laolin, it was beautiful and really telling too, that Mao Mao said, you know, I am the most important person to me. I don't usually get involved in stuff like that. And she was thinking about how much she's been through since she arrived there as a prisoner, and she couldn't help but try to help her out or wish her good luck. And I think that might be the last time that they see each other. It really felt like a goodbye. I rewatched the moment just before sitting down and recording this, and it felt like goodbye. And it also begs the question, what is this thing that Mao Mao is going to do for her? I'll leave you the rest. Is it the children? Lee Haku showed up. Well, Jinshi and Lee Haku showed up. I talked a lot about Jinshi and Mao Mao in the last episode, but that was fucking incredible. So many incredible character moments. So obviously we have all of that, which was fabulous. And I can't help but think about this medicine that brings you back from the dead, essentially. I'm wondering if that might come into play, or if that's just something that is gonna be done. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell with the show. Personally, I think that those kids are gone It's interesting though how they're wording it. Laolin said, oh, I gave them some medicine. And then they both don't say, oh, they're dead. They say, oh, they're not breathing. And maybe it's just a more sensitive way to talk about the situation, but it's also making me wonder if there's something else going on, if maybe they will come back to life, if medicine means Laolin actually gave them some kind of resurrection drug that either Mao Mao was working on or Suire used before. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just wondering if that's gonna come back. And then we also had the discussion about cremation, and then it doesn't seem like that is gonna happen with them. But Lihaku said, I'll do what I can bury them somewhere else, and if I get in trouble, just help me out. I'm wondering if they're gonna wake up mid-burial or something. I mean, the worst thing would be them waking up already buried. I don't know. I don't know if the show's gonna go into that direction, because then what? The kids wake up and they're orphans and they have nowhere to go. I don't know. That was a really shocking moment. It was really sad, but it makes sense thinking about what could happen to the kids otherwise and what might happen to everyone that they find and kidnap or execute. I'm not sure what's gonna happen to this family. If Shisu's going to be executed, taken for questioning, killed on the spot, I don't know. Are they gonna find Laolin and Suire and Shenmei, or are they all going to escape? I don't know. But what I love so much is Laolin's love for her sister, and all she wants is for her sister to be okay. And I think she would even sacrifice her life to make sure that that happens. And yeah, that felt like a goodbye for Mao Mao. And I don't know if we're gonna get any death at the end of this season, other than the children, unless they are resurrected. You know, there's so many things that could happen. But the very last scene in the last episode, as Mao Mao followed Lihaku out of that room with the children, she mentally thought, I'll do what you want me to do, that's all. Thinking about what Shisui might have left for her to do. And who fucking knows what that is? Maybe we're gonna find out in this episode right now. So I'm gonna push play. We're gonna get into it. Thank you so much for hanging out. This show amazes me in so many different ways. It's so well written. Love these characters. It was incredible seeing all of our soldiers actually doing their shit and being on the battlefield. That was wild. The last episode was phenomenal. Let's see what's in store for this episode, guys. Like I said before, leave a comment down below. If you're not subscribed to me yet, please consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell so you know whenever I post a reaction video. And without further ado, let's dive in to this new episode of Apothecary Diaries. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Whoa! Careful.
師匠はどこにいる？知らない。
私たちは騙されていただけだ。抜け抜けと。国の金を横領し、この砦に国のためだと言われた。私たちはただ国のために。
Get a basin.
お優しいことです。大に登る。
Oh my god.
人思いに仕留めてやればいいもの。
随分と優勝な物言いだな、師匠。
役立っているのは分かっていますよ。
Oh my gosh. Yet he still points his gun. Oh my god.
で試したいとうずうずしていたのに。
What?
俺は言ってない。火種もないのに。
最新型だ。
Yeah.
火種がなくても発砲できる。
Yeah, I noticed that.
ご存知でした。あなたき仕留め。
Oh, now we're getting a full confession. Unbelievable.
で終わりか。時間があればな。
Is he gonna
いや。
kill himself?
でも
まるで。
Oh, he's... Oh my god! Oh, that's sad. how she used to be.
師匠という男の舞台を見ているような気が。
Yeah.
先帝の時代からの長身反逆者。あっけないといえばあっけない。そんな最後。
ドローランは奥の部屋にいるわ。
Oh.
ここは頼む。
Are they gonna be? Because look, I forgot to mention this, but Laolin was like, how about one more trick? Remember she said that at the very end to her father? Take accountability. How about one more trick? Was that it? Or is there something else coming up? That was, wow. That was amazing. He confessed. He had that moment of just being real and then accepted his fate. I can't believe though how he shot off that gun and Jinshi was able to sort of predict where he was shooting and blocked it efficiently, protecting his soldiers. That was such a cool moment. Are they really in there? Careful, they could have a gun.
バーン。
どうだ。
See?
ごきげんようではいただけないでしょう。
What?
断ると言ったら。
だから脅しているのです。本当におとなしくついてきてくれるのです。
ついてこいと言ったら。
Oh, how annoying.
でも私からこれを奪う。
He should have had, he's so important. He should have someone investigating with him. You know, she could have taken his life right there. So, what does she have planned? That's true. It would be easy for him to take that gun out of her hand. He is obeying. This is interesting. What does she want? Is she leading him to her mother? Maybe she pretended to save and protect her mom. And now she's going to lead Jinshi right to her. But that bang, like that, dude, terrifying.
こちらです。
Oh.
水霊姉様、もうひどいことはされていませんか。
大胆な女だと思っていたが。
Yeah.
ローラン、まさかその男。
と憎んでいたのでしょう。この姿によく似たお方。自分よりずっと美しいことに嫉妬していたのでしょうか。
Oh.
それともお母様の本望を遂げる前に一つ余興をいたしましょうか。
This is wild.
30年以上も前の話です。
Oh, story time?
先帝はそのため母親こそが実質的な最高権力者
Oh my
で
god.
で女帝と呼ばれていました。興味を見せぬ息子にしびれ美女を送り込みました。そしてあると
高級に入るって本当なのか。いずれ私と。
その
Oh.
話は白紙ね。こんな北の地の領主の妻で終わってたまるものですか。
Wow.
日として取り立てたい。でもそれは表向きの話だったのです。
表向き。何を言っているのローラン。私は上級妃として壊れて。
お母様はそのつもりだったの。王冠の娘を妃と称して人質に取ることはよくあること。お
Whoa.
父様は王宮がこれだけ大きくなった理由をご存知ですか。
師匠が女帝をそそのかした。
新しい公共事業として奴隷交易に変わる。
奴隷交易。
What?
お母様は本当に何も知らないをやって女帝に目をつけられたのか。花町の妓女と似た扱いだと聞きました。しかし他国に売られた奴隷はその限りではありません。人質に取られた死の一族は家業であった奴隷交易を縮小せざるを得ませんでした。
Which was their family business.
困り果てたおじいさん。
高級を利用してはいかがですか。
Whoa.
若い娘は下女や女官に、男は宦官として入れるのです。
Oh.
高級拡大は
お父様は女帝の信頼を得ることにより死の一族の信用と人質のお母様を取り戻そうとしたので、あの時逃げ出していればよかったのに。
Escaped back then.
一体どうやって。
Did he come for
抜け
her?
道を作った。
Yeah, I built a secret path.
君以外を妻に迎えることもできずに また会いたいとここまで。
いいの？私で。
もちろんだ。
But she didn't.
あの方が次女の逮捕に先を越された上級品。
アンシ様より先に受断したのにね。
今でも一度もお通いがないみたいよ。
Whoa.
この私に帰れ。
自分の地位を捨てて逃げようという男は信用できませんでした。
できるわけがないだろう。父様が倒れてすぐに家督女の母親などめとった男を。
Well, didn't he? Wasn't. Okay. Wow, this is so complicated. I'm so impressed that she knows so much, Laolin. But this makes sense where all of Shenmei's anger and hate and bitterness comes from.
それは法王のかんざし。
Whoa.
お母様もご存知でしょ。これを身につけられる者はキリンの一生と同じく皇帝の血を引く者。
Oh.
嘘よ。
高級から追い出したびたびお父様の手引きで顔を出していたそう。それで独り身のお父様に言ったのです。
私の娘を妻として迎えてほしい。
お母様の次女選定の間にできた娘を妻に迎え。
And I feel like he could never really properly explain it to Shenmei this whole time. Like, it seems she's learning about this for the first time, but if he was able to explain himself, maybe it would have been better. But I feel like she didn't even give him the opportunity, because when she returned to be his wife, and then she saw that after he said, you know, I can't take anyone else. I love you. I don't want anyone else. I can't bear to marry anyone else. Please run away with me. Then she returns and he's married and has a kid. So her anger and also just bitterness about her situation. We saw her thinking about, oh, what would everyone say about me? All the stuff about status, all the stuff about like, oh, being a concubine, actually being a prisoner, not getting nightly visits. But when she accepted the offer, she was like, they're practically begging me to. I'm just so beautiful. And if I have the emperor's child, then that will just elevate me even further. And she had that thought, like, I can't stay here. I need to elevate my status through this opportunity. And he had true love for her, which honestly, if she just took that, she could have been happier, but maybe not. Maybe true love isn't what she was after. Maybe it was status. Maybe status would have made her happier. But that's just so sad. I feel bad for Shisu for falling in love with such a woman. This all went really wrong. But this makes sense. This is so amazing to learn about. Finally.
止水と名付けました。
Shisui.
死の一族にふさわしい名だ。
でしたら上級妃の鮮明をしていただけませんか。
選定は安心されたようです。もう人質を取る必要はないと。こうしてお母様は可視されたのですよ。
Okay. Because they didn't feel like they needed to have a prisoner anymore, because they had like an intermarriage relationship with the Shi clan and the emperor. So then they created this a separate bond through lineage so she could be released. Yeah, they no longer felt it necessary to hold a hostage. What a, I mean, real but fucked up way to put this.
嘘よ、嘘よ、嘘よ。でたらめを言わないで。
Here we go.
でたらめですか？ずっとお父様はお母様のためにやってきたのに、お父様の最後はいかがでしたか？
笑いながら言ったよ。
あの男は私をめとったのも当主としての座を誇示したかったからよ。
でも結局一族内でお父様よりも幅を利かせていたのはお母
Yeah,
様
you're
でしょ。
projecting. You were the
お
one
母
that
様
wanted
に媚び売
power.
る一族のから国賊を演じることで、死の一族の生みもろとも破滅するつもりだったのです。人子様、タヌキって生き物なのです。だからこそ懸命に相手を化かそうとするんです。
Wow.
話が本当なら師匠は国の腐敗を一手に集める必要悪を演じていた。
ちゃんとお父様は敵役を演じきれましたか？
Wow. Oh.
それが事実だと
Oh my
いう
God,
証拠
what?
はあるのか。
溜まった海は これでだいぶ処分できたでしょ
うまくいく確証はあったのか。
う。うまくいかなければそのまま国
Wait, the palace rot? Is he talking about all of the horrible things that have been happening and all of the assassination attempts on his life and also on the concubines? If it hadn't, we could have simply taken over the. Yeah!
傾く国ならいっそない方がいい。
お前はあの男と一緒にずっと私を騙していたのか。
私はお母様の言う通りにばかりを囲って金軍に勝てると本当に思っていたのですか。
Whoa! Oh my god!
これを作らせたのではないか。
黙ります。返してください。
うるさい。
Oh my god, please don't.
まるで小物なんですもの。
Oh my god. Oh my god, did she.
マセン様。
私は悪い娘ですね。お父様の意図を組んだ。こんな真似できる。
What? Did it backfire on her? Oh my god. Holy shit. Also, oh, okay. Oh my god. Yeah. The fucking karma in that shit right there. Wow. This is incredible. You can't handle it. Give it back. You're so insignificant, Mom. Of course that would make her shoot the gun. Calling this proud woman insignificant. Wow. Oh, yeah, the fragments of the. Oh,
お
shit.
父様の意図を組んだらこんな真似できるわけない。
中に詰め物をしていたのか。
She
新型の構
blocked
造が
it.
複雑なんだ。奪おうとは思わなかったのですか。
Oh my
隙を見れ
god.
ばいくらでも奪えたでしょう。
Oh my god. So if someone did take the gun, it would have backfired on whoever tried to shoot her. So if Jinshi tried to take the gun and do something with it, he would have been injured. Yeah, you had something you wanted to tell me. So Jinshi wanted to listen. And I'm so glad because this is massive information for him to learn.
お母様、お父様が死んだんですよ。こぼしてください。様を待ち続けていたんですよ。涙をこぼしてくれたら、私だってこんなこと。
Wow.
もっと違う方法。自分をコケにし続けた国を滅ぼしたかった。
Yeah.
師匠は鮮明のために何でもしたがことも見捨てられない忠心だった。
ジンシ様。いうようですが、二つ願いを聞いていただけますか。
Where's that hairpin that she got from
あ
Mao
りがとう
Mao?
ございます。では、これを。
What is it?
本当はそれをネタに命乞いするつもりだったんですけど、う
Okay.
まくいきませんで、今後この国に起こりうることです。追放され名を捨てております。姉もまた同じようなものです。その者たちは一度死んだ者として見逃していただ
Oh
けませんでしょうか。
wow. Would you consider sparing them?
では、もう一つの願いを。
What? Ay, ay, ay. I was worried she was gonna do that.
これが
This is the
私
best I
にで
can
きる
do.
精一杯なんです。
She's slowly dying on the floor. I was nervous she was gonna try and impale him or
私も
something
お父様
somewhere.
以上の役者になれるかしら。
What? What do you mean? Like her mother's blood on her face? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh!
一世一代の舞台壊すことなんてでき目をそらすこともできなかった。 それがローランを見た最後だった。あの娘はどうした？
無事です。それより少しお休みになられた方が。
どこにいる？
Oh, I can't even think about anything. Okay. Oof. Oh god. We're about to see Mao Mao and probably have a moment with them, but I can't believe you guys. That was so beautiful and so upsetting. Oh, I was so afraid that that would happen, but the way that they did it was so beautiful. It's like she went out a bit like her father, as her mom slowly bled out on the floor, and she just went outside to have one last dance, and Jinshi allowed her. Oh my god. Jinshi allowed her to make that mark on his face, probably knowing that when everyone finally finds him, they're gonna see the prince with a huge gash in his face. You saw the look on Basin's face, the fucking anger. And so they opened fire as she danced, and she continued to dance until she fell. And I'm just so upset about so many things. Her relationship with Mao Mao, how Mao Mao's not going to see her again, how that was actually the last time that Laolin and Mao Mao saw each other. And it just... And her sister, too, running. Just... Sweet Ray's reaction, it was heartbreaking. That bond that those sisters have, and how Laolin was the only one that was ever there for Sweet Ray. Girl, same! And the music and everything, too, was just so beautiful. Nor could I avert my gaze from it. Yeah. Wow. I don't want to say goodbye to this character, even though I knew that maybe we would have to. My whole face is wet. Okay. Oh, the look on his face, too, as his hair blows and as his soldiers reload their guns. He couldn't look away and was just watching. Yeah, there was no way I could ruin it. She took control in the moment and died the way that she wanted to, I guess. I mean, that was maybe the best possible option, because she knew what was coming. The show's so beautiful, and how she was like, can you not shed one tear for a father who loved you so much? No, she can't. And I'm glad, at least I'm so glad that she will be gone. Shenmei needs to leave. I mean, what a horrific evil. A real evil that exists in this world, which usually in anime or in shows, when it is a more tangible evil that we come across in our real life, it's almost worse than the kind of evil characters that are completely mythical or made up in a show. It's like she is a real kind of evil, and I'm so glad that she didn't escape and that she heard all of that before she then took her own life accidentally. Laolin is such a smart girl, and I'm so fucking upset. Thankfully, Jinshi is who he is and is going to do the best that he can. So it seems like Suirei might be spared. She has the Emperor's blood, so maybe they will take her with them. But her sister saved her. Laolin saved her. And I think that she was able to rest and go out there and just dance and wait to be killed, because she was satisfied that she felt like everything would be okay. Everything would be okay now. She handled everything before her death. I wonder if I can be a better actor than my father. I want to watch this again, but she's talking about acting and everything. I don't know why it keeps making me think of the resurrection. The medicine that makes you come back. Well, medicine. Poison that makes you come back. I don't know. Is that going to come and play with her father? Or with her? Or are they actually dead? Well, he is. He was impaled. No, she is as well. She just fell from the building. Okay. And she was shot in the heart. And Suirei has lasting damage from what she did. I'm glad I mentioned that and talked myself out of that. It's like, no, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I don't think that that would happen. Fuck! So that means that this is final. That look on his face.
一世一代の舞台目をそらすこともできなかった
Oh. No.
それがローランを見た最後だった
That smile.
どこにいる
How's the girl? Is it okay?
あまり近づかない方が
Why?
死んだ死の一族の子供たちです
Okay.
俺の顔に傷がついたことで部下が罰を受けるのは分かっていた
Oh
それなの
no.
にローランの願いを受け入れてしまった俺のことはいい
For allowing him to be injured like
軍師
that.
殿が俺がいなければこんな
何をやっているのでしょう人士様
お
Oh, come on.
あれは
What was that? What does that mean? Who is this? What are you carrying? The guns? What is gonna happen? It looks like she has a bruise on her neck or something. I want to have more time with them in here. Okay, and what does he mean by this? If I wasn't here, she wouldn't have had to go through this. But you saved her. Do you mean like if I wasn't here, as in if I wasn't alive, then Mao Mao wouldn't have been kidnapped and he doesn't know what kind of torture she's been through, but she just has marks all over her body and snake blood on her, on the front of her. But it sounds like he's feeling directly responsible. I mean, of course, that makes sense. If I was Jinshi, I would feel directly responsible as well. Whoa. It looks like a whole recap of the season.
次回始まり
What do you mean? It's called the beginning. How is the end of season 2 called the beginning? Has season 1 and season 2 been a whole prologue or something? What's this? Shisui and Mao Mao, but is it Suirei taking her name as Shisui? And then Mao Mao, and then are they both returning to the rear palace? What the fuck is gonna happen? Oh my god. And yeah, it was no new footage at all. This is all moments from the season. Except, I don't know about that. Maybe, is that? I don't know. Oh my god.
始まり
Oh my god. Ugh, what is this show trying to do to us, you guys? This show is so good. I think that the beginning means like the beginning of a new chapter, basically, because the Shi clan, the emperor, you know, I think it's gonna be more official now. Oh my god, I can't even align my thoughts properly, but the fact that the Shi clan and the emperor, they share the same blood. They're bringing Shisui back into the fold, I think. I don't know what that means, what kind of position she's gonna hold. I'm not really sure. I don't even know what's gonna happen to Mao Mao because Mao Mao is the daughter of Locken, okay? Shisui, her grandmother was a princess. Okay, what does that make her? Jinshi is the prince, the fucking, well, I want to say crown prince, but apparently there's also a new baby boy. So yeah, I guess calling it the beginning is fitting because we're about to move into a different phase of the show with all of our characters after this chaos that just happened. I am an emotional wreck. I'm so upset. Laolin, when she was parading around the rear palace as Shisui, she was the sweetest girl. She just loves insects. She was so nice to Mao Mao all the time. The outro now is so depressing. The ending, just the three girls hanging out, and it is basically showing what could have been. But yeah, I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her eyes. I'm gonna miss her smile. I'm gonna miss her little geek out moments about bugs, and then Mao Mao with her plants. I'm gonna miss all of it. And it's funny because, yeah, this says Shisui, and yeah, sure, maybe that could be referring to Laolin, but I don't think it is. I think she's gone. I think that is Suirei now taking her name as Shisui back. It's confusing. Yeah. But I think that's what I'm looking at. Wow. I really was not expecting Apothecary Diaries to make me sob so much, and that made me cry more than anything in the show so far. I'm a wreck now because of it. I'm really upset. I feel like, speaking about necessary evils, I feel like that was a necessary thing that was gonna happen, and I was fearing for it to happen. That doesn't mean I want it to happen, and that doesn't mean I'm gonna smile while it happens. It was devastating, and it was so gorgeous to witness how they did that, how we said goodbye to this character. But look, I'm still wondering. I'm trying not to be blinded by my sadness, because Mao Mao said that she would do something for Laolin. I'll do this thing that you ask, that's all. I don't know what that is. Handle the rest, Mao Mao. Of what? The kids? Is that why she begged to sleep with them in that tent? There's something that Mao Mao is doing or did or is about to do that is part of Laolin's plan, I believe. I don't know. I'm wondering if it has to do with the mark that was on her neck. I'm gonna be honest, it kind of looked like some sort of poison or some kind of infection. I'm not sure. Jinshi wasn't able to check it out before she woke up and asked what Jinshi was doing there. But yeah, I can't wait for the next episode, the season finale. I can't believe it. I am not ready to say goodbye to this show. It has been like one of the best parts of this year for me, and I love it. I love it so much. I have the first 4 light novels. I'm gonna be going all the way back and reading through everything and just diving deeper into this world and the material. That'll hopefully hold me over until season 3, whenever that is. Maybe in a year, I'm not sure. But what is great is that there seems to be more hype around season 2 than when season 1 came out. I think it's because season 1 came out at the exact same time that Free Ren came out. I think that Apothecary Diaries was sort of shadowed a bit by the hype of Free Ren Beyond Journey's End. So I'm really glad that there's more hype around Apothecary Diaries this year. At least that's my experience of it. I didn't even hear about it last season until after it was done. There wasn't enough talk about it. And so I'm happy that there's more talk about it, and I want the show to grow even more. I want there to be even more hype around it because it's so good. It's such a beautiful show in every way. And hopefully season 3 will be even more peak and even more hype will be around it. But wow, amazing episode. Please let me know what you guys thought down below. I'm gonna go rest and pour one out for our girl, Laolin. Certain moments that just happened in this episode, they're gonna be burned into my retina. Like, I'll be thinking about it for the rest of this week. The look on Jinshi's face when he was watching Laolin dance and be shot and fall and die. The look on his face. The look on Basin's face. All of their faces. Suirei and that smile on Laolin's face as she fell. I'm depressed. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this show with me. Honestly, I'm so glad I can share this show with you and all of the shows that I watch. Leave a comment down below. Like I said, let me know what you guys thought. But that's Flexi out. I'll see you next week for the next Apothecary Diaries reaction. But until then, take care, guys. See ya.